Hey guys, good morning, it's name, and Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn is the game. In the last episode, we took on King Dedede, who was the boss of Snowland, and we also took on the mission before that, whose name I cannot remember. And in this episode, we are going to be taking on a Beatrix mission. We're going to be getting a new neighbor. We're going to be luring in a new tenant for Dom Wool. And we will also be finishing up the last two missions of Snowland so we can head off to the next world. So, that being said, let's start off with Beatrix Run Outside. Collect 100 beads in 30 seconds. This one's actually really cool. It's different in a way, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. And it's really easy to get it done extremely quickly. And really, it becomes harder the later you end up doing it. So you'll see what I mean here in just a moment. Okay, so we're gonna be Penguin Kirby, and what you're gonna wanna do is just keep on spamming B in the air, float, get as much airtime as you possibly can. That is your secret to catching this thing. When you're in the air, for some reason, it's just easier for you to get caught up on it. So, there you go, keep on. Okay. There you go, all right. If you can get some good air really early in the mission, you can just keep pressing B and just keep on like kind of floating and spinning in the air. But that's the only way you can get beads, is by chasing down that star bead. I thought that's a really cool way to change things up as much as they possibly could for the Beatrix missions, instead of going around and collecting as many as you can and rushing all over the place. It's just you chase one that's like floating in the air. It's pretty cool. Before I forget to give them, today's words of encouragement come from Wolly. The real risk is doing nothing. I really hope we can get a chance to do some bead collecting sometime soon. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the quote's pretty self-explanatory. The real risk is doing nothing. So, I mean, of course, there's gonna be risk in everything you do, but if you don't do anything, because of those risks, you're ultimately gonna be missing out either way. So, I mean, if you're gonna be missing out, might as well have been able to say that you tried, you know? I guess that's the idea behind it. But yeah, take risk because, you know, the real risk, or the other side of the coin of not taking that risk is the fact that you are 100% guaranteed not to get whatever it is you're going for. So keep that in mind, I suppose. Hopefully that pushed someone out there to do something today. Anyways, we're gonna redecorate. Not do that. Okay, there you go. I don't know why the touchscreen just wasn't cooperating with me today. All right, we're gonna add, let's see, this was definitely a thing. Next I think the torch is what we got next. Using my thumb as a stylus isn't working so well for me, but oh well, I'm going with it anyways. Then there's a totem pole right over here, yep. And finally, we got this one a couple of episodes ago. We could have put it in, but I just kind of forgot. This chimney that we got from Cozy Cabin. Just stellar, another wonderful job. You have a knack for this, Lord Kirby. I take one look around here and all I can say is yes! I'm Buster, by the way. Oh, marvelous, Lord Kirby, another tenant. Glad to be of service to you. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't even pay rent at this point, which I guess I technically really don't. I mean, I really just fund this guy's building, so yeah, I guess that is my my rent in a way. But anyways, yeah, this is Buster. This is our new neighbor, another tenant, and he has 20 missions for us to take on. Yeah, we are definitely not gonna be finishing all these missions before the end of the Let's Play. It's just gonna have to be a bonus video sort of deal, I guess, but we'll plan that once we get to it. But yeah, Buster's training. Defeat 10 enemies in 1 minute and 20 seconds. The first mission is pretty easy. But I feel really, I don't like these missions because sometimes you have to take some lives you don't want to take. And you'll see exactly what I mean at the end of this little mini mission right here. But pretty self-explanatory. Just kill as many enemies as you can. Don't worry about the beads because they aren't your objective. The enemies themselves are. So, I guess just kind of be careful. Just try to be quick because, I mean, we do have a time limit. But it's pretty easy, at least this first mission is. Good tips are to wrap up enemies and use their carcasses to defeat their friends. So that's a good tip I have for you. Oh, wow, you locked and loaded very quickly. He shot one and immediately fired off another one, it seemed like. All right, so we got 7 right there. There's 1 right here, okay. I'm gonna save the worst death for the very end. Okay, because I did miss 1, I forgot. See, I might as well grab these beads because I think I kind of have the time for it. We're gonna hop up here and Ooh, I better actually move kind of quick. I have 30 seconds. That should be enough time, but I don't want to risk it. All right, pull that back, drop on down, take you out, and we have one more we have to take out, and I really, really wish we weren't forced to do this. I wish there was 11 enemies in here, not 10, because there would be one that I would leave alone. Look at him! He doesn't want to die! He's just napping and... Buster, look what you made me do. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, that's Buster's training. They're kind of fun. Yo, Kirby, looks like we can try out a brand new training stage. Very cool, I guess. Not really. I'm not a really big fan of this. Yeah, I was impressed. You put on quite a show. I found this out during our last training session. Do you want it? Sure, I will take it. Sweet dot fabric. Okay, keep practicing. Yeah, I will. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so I believe we're gonna go and take things on for this episode. We probably could have enough time to fit in another one of these missions, but I'm not gonna push it. I mean, we did just get a new tenant, so I believe that's pretty eventful for the day in terms of these mini missions. So we're gonna head back off to Snowland and take on the final two missions of the area. The first one we're taking on today is absolutely brutal if you're trying to get gold rank and all the treasures. It is really, really hard. I actually spent like 40 or so minutes practicing it before this recording. It took me 40 minutes to finally have a run where I got all the treasures and got a gold rank. It's a quick mission, but it's extremely hard. So, there's gonna be a lot of music appreciation during this mission today. Sorry. I'm gonna try to talk as much as I can, but don't be surprised if I just stop talking altogether. Yeah, you can tell by the music right off the bat, it is another one of these derby missions. It's probably the hardest one thus far. No, it definitely is the hardest one thus far. Tips I have for you is try switching to the D-pad for moving forward instead of using the analog stick. I found that helpful for me. Yeah, with the D-pad, you don't find yourself pushing it harder and harder and harder endlessly like you would, or like I naturally do the joystick. So, recommend using the D-pad. Really, the big thing to note here is just try to get the boost as much as you can, and do not run into an enemy at all costs. That is the biggest thing that you can do, is just get as many boosts as you can, and do not run into the enemies, because if you look, they have these little spikes on the back. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, I missed the treasure! Okay, I'll have to go back for that one later. Anyways, yeah, so do not hit the backs of these enemies because they have spikes on the back, and there's also spikes on the ground as well you're gonna want to avoid. It might take you a few attempts because there's a very certain path that you want to take to make sure you get as many bees as possible and as well get as many boosts as possible as well. It's really, really hard to do well in this mission unless you get almost most of the boost. And by saying that, I can say that I'm not doing very well today. I've already missed one of the treasures, and I would be very surprised at this point even if I place at the end of the race. But I've showed off 2 of the 3 treasures, so that's good at the very least. It looks like we're not doing too bad. Here's the final stretch right here. Make sure you get all of these boosts, and we might actually get second place. Okay, not too terrible. But we're definitely not gonna get gold rank, so I'm gonna have to go back through this again and show you the treasure, and hopefully in that same match I will also be able to get gold rank. And if you want a little bit of extra bees at the very end, you can do that, but it doesn't really award you all that much. Alright, let's see what I can do. Definitely not gold rank. It's gonna be kinda close. Yeah, but we're not gonna get there today, that's okay. We got 2 of the 3 treasures, so that's good at the very least. Oh my gosh, I was so close. That hurts. Okay. The final animation. Nothing too spectacular, but Evergreen Lift is the mission that it unlocks for us, which is, in my opinion, a really, really good way to wrap up Snowland. It's, you know what, I'm not going to say anything about it until we actually take it on. But I think it's a good way to wrap up Snowland for sure. Alright, so let's go get that second treasure and also hopefully get gold rank in the process. Okay, second treasure time. Here we go. Jump, 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 and there you go, sleigh. Now this is a sleigh that is always ready for a snowy ride through the hills. Come on. Alrighty, very last attempt. No more after this. Okay, I might have just done it. Oh no, really? Okay, I'm still gonna see what this does because I feel like I'm pretty close. Okay, get that one bead. Come on, be nice to me. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Oh no, I totally got this. I totally got this, as long as I don't mess up on the wheel. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Ah, yes. Ah, man, okay. Ah, my heart is racing. I said at the very beginning of this that this is my very last try, that I wasn't gonna try it anymore after this, and I'm so glad that that went well because it's more satisfying to get gold rank on camera than it is off. Oh, man, my heart is still just racing. Alright, so we got all the treasures and gold rank for that. Not in the same go, but hey, we were pretty close the first time. Well, aside from missing the treasure, but anyways. Let's go on over to the final mission of Snowland, not King Dedede, Evergreen Lift. Alright, this mission is a little less stressful, and I can talk a bit about life stuff while I do it, hopefully. But first, I just want to appreciate the mission, first of all. This is probably the most Christmassy themed mission out of all of them, and it's really nice. I like it a lot. These Waddle Dees are kind of annoying with their umbrellas because they'll kind of just bop you out of the way. So if you want to, go ahead and take care of them right off the bat. But this mission's pretty easy, I've got to say. It's not hard at all to get gold rank on. As long as you're not missing too many of your opportunities, you're gonna be fine. Things move pretty slow. And as long as you keep an eye out for the treasure chest, you're not likely to miss them. But anyways, so I guess I'll take a moment to talk about real life stuff a little bit. I have a list of things I want to cover. I'm gonna try to cover them all, but I doubt that I'll be able to. First thing is, so college football has started, and the reason why I bring that up, well, I'm gonna talk about college football anyways, but the main reason why I bring it up is to say that I have a part-time job that I'm gonna be doing during the football season. During the football season, I'm gonna be selling Ben & Jerry's ice cream at my university's football stadium. There you go, those are the words I was looking for. I'm going to be selling ice cream during the games, only during the home games. That's going to be, so basically every other Saturday I'm going to be working like 6 or 7 hours. It's going to be pretty easy work, but the pay is really good. And yeah, it's going to be a nice little side job because I don't have a job right now, a part-time job to make any money. I had an interview for one holiday tree. Just looking at this tree is sure to bring back good memories. I had an internship that I applied for and I had an interview for, and the interview seemed like it went really well, but unfortunately I did not get the job. I'm assuming because I contacted the guy, I told the guy after the interview, thank you for the interview, I really appreciate the opportunity, and you know, and he like gave the text a thumbs up, and okay, oops, new enemy over here, by the way. They'll throw a little ice ball at you, and if you get caught, you'll turn into an ice cube. You can't take this enemy out normally, but we can now that we have the rabble abilities. And make sure you don't get squished in between any platforms as the level rises. You might notice some lag if you're playing this version of the game in this area. Yeah, there's just a lot going on, and sadly, the 3DS version does lag a little bit if things get a little too crazy, which they do get pretty crazy this mission. But anyways, I messaged him 2 days ago, and I was like, hey, this is a week after the interview, or more like a week and a half-ish. No, I think it's about a week after the interview. I said, hey, I just wanted to check in, see, are y'all still looking to fill that position? And I never got a response, and that was like 2 days ago, so I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna get the job. Which kind of stinks, but at the same time, maybe it's gonna work out for the best, because they wanted me to work 20 to 25 hours a week, which, you know, that's normal if you weren't I guess, like a full-time student. I mean, you can manage that with being a full-time student, but it's gonna be hard. And if you're taking hard classes while trying to work 25 hours a week, even more so. So, you know, maybe it worked out for the best that I didn't get that job, but I do want to get some sort of job here soon, so I kind of need to be looking around. What would be great is to find an internship slash job, like basically what I just had, but not be working that many hours a week. You know, working star wreath. This sparkling holiday wreath is shaped like a star. Pretty nice. It'd be nice to find a job like that, to where I'm not working 25 hours a week. Preferably be working 10 to 15 hours a week. Can you stop throwing me around, please? I'm getting ready to take you out because you are getting on my last nerves. Okay. We're already at gold rank, by the way, so we don't really need to worry about beads anymore. It's super easy to get gold rank on this mission. So yeah, don't worry about beads whatsoever. Especially if you're just taking your time to do stuff right here when you could be raising the platform. Like I am. But I like if you look, the lift, the platform that we're on lights up whenever it starts moving again, and it's really pretty, and the music's really nice. You've heard this track before, but it's still really nice. Just everything about this mission is just lovely. It's really easy, of course, but I like it. I like it. I don't complain about there not being. I don't complain about the lack of difficulty in this game. I mean, for me, that's just not really something I really care about. I just like a good experience. I mean, some games, yeah, I do in difficulty, but not here. Not here. I mean, it's not that I really don't want it, but I'm not desiring it, I guess, is what I'm saying. Okay, I could have risked it and gone for that star bead, risked getting squished, but I feel like I probably would not have gotten it, and then I would have lost all my beads and been very sad. Besides, there's another star bead. Holy cow. They throw so many beads at you in this mission. Anyways, now that that's done, see if I can land this. All right. Beads galore, holy moly. So yeah, I'm gonna be scooping ice cream, so that's cool. So football season has officially started. For those of you who don't know, I am a University of South Carolina fan, University of South Carolina sports fan. Our football team lost our first game. It was a really bad game. And then our quarterback, who nobody likes our quarterback because he's really bad. He's the coach's son, isn't good at all, and everybody pretty much already knows at this point the reason why he's still playing despite his poor performance is because he is the coach's son. And so yeah, nobody really likes him just because he's not a really good player. And he tragically broke his foot last week. So now we have our second string quarterback in for pretty much the rest of the season, which is awesome because our second string is, in my opinion, is much better. So yeah, that's cool. Football's back. We won our second game by a long shot. It was like 72-10 was the score. It was great. So yeah. Anyways, off to Spaceland. I am so excited. This is the final area of Patchland. Yeah, very interesting music. So yeah, I think we're gonna end things off here. I'll be sure to talk more about real life in the next episode because there's still things I want to tell you guys. Before I go, shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Those people are William, Nintendo Black Crisis, Nicholas, and Joseph from Joe Bro Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Camerani. Next time we will take on Future City. I will see you guys then. Goodbye, guys. Quack, quack, quack.